1. You are on a motorway at night with other vehicles just ahead of you. Which lights should you have on? A. Side lights only. B. Front fog lights. C. Main beam headlights. D. Dipped headlights. The correct answer is D. Dipped headlights. 2. When must you use dipped headlights during the day? A. Along narrow streets. B. When parking. C. In poor visibility. D. All the time. The correct answer is C. In poor visibility. 3. You are traveling on a well-lit road at night in a built-up area. By using dipped headlights, you will be able to A. See further along the road. B. Be easily seen by others. C. Switch to main beam quickly. D. Go at a much faster speed. The correct answer is B. Be easily seen by others. 4. You have been involved in an argument before starting your journey. This has made you feel angry. You should A. Drive slower than normal and turn your radio on. B. Calm down before you start to drive. C. Have an alcoholic drink to help you relax before driving. D. Start to drive, but open a window. The correct answer is B. Calm down before you start to drive. 5. When may you use hazard warning lights? A. When you are being towed. B. When you have broken down. C. To park alongside another car. D. To park on double yellow lines. The correct answer is B. When you have broken down. 6. Rapid acceleration and heavy braking can lead to A. Reduced pollution. B. Increased fuel consumption. C. Reduced exhaust emissions. D. Increased road safety. The correct answer is B. Increased fuel consumption. 7. You are driving on a wet road. You have to stop your vehicle in an emergency. You should A. Keep both hands on the wheel. B. Select reverse gear. C. Give an arm signal. D. Apply the handbrake and foot brake together. The correct answer is A. Keep both hands on the wheel. 8. You are braking on a wet road. Your vehicle begins to skid. It does not have anti-lock brakes. What is the first thing you should do? A. Quickly pull up the handbrake. B. Push harder on the brake pedal. C. Gently use the accelerator. D. Release the foot brake. The correct answer is D. Release the foot brake. 9. Anti-lock brakes are of most use when you are A. Driving normally. B. Driving on worn tires. C. Braking excessively. D. Braking gently. The correct answer is C. Braking excessively. 10. Your anti-lock brakes warning light stays on. You should A. Check the foot brake free play. B. Check the brake fluid level. C. Have the brakes checked immediately. D. Check that the handbrake is released. The correct answer is C. Have the brakes checked immediately. 11. You have just gone through deep water. To dry off the brakes you should A. Stop for at least an hour to allow them time to dry. B. Go slowly while gently applying the brakes. C. Avoid using the brakes at all for a few miles. D. Accelerate and keep to a high speed for a short time. The correct answer is B. Go slowly while gently applying the brakes. 12. Why could keeping the clutch down or selecting neutral for long periods of time be dangerous? A. You will have less steering and braking control. B. Fuel spillage will occur. C. It will wear tires out more quickly. D. Engine damage may occur. The correct answer is A. You will have less steering and braking control. 13. In the process of braking, if you depress the clutch, the vehicle will A. Roll back. B. Gather speed. C. Stop in time. D. All the above. The correct answer is B. Gather speed. 14. Driving at 70 miles per hour uses more fuel than driving at 50 miles per hour by up to A. 10%. B. 30%. C. 60%. D. 90%. The correct answer is B. 30%. 15. New petrol engine cars must be fitted with catalytic converters. The reason for this is to A. Prolong the life of the exhaust system. B. Control exhaust noise levels. C. Allow the exhaust system to be recycled. D. Reduce harmful exhaust emissions. The correct answer is D. Reduce harmful exhaust emissions. 16. What is most likely to cause high fuel consumption? A. Harsh braking and accelerating. B. Accelerating around bends. C. Staying in high gears. D. Poor steering control. The correct answer is A. Harsh braking and accelerating. 17. In some narrow residential streets you may find a speed limit of A. 10 miles per hour. B. 20 miles per hour. C. 15 miles per hour. D. 30 miles per hour. The correct answer is B. 20 miles per hour. 18. What is the maximum speed on a single carriageway road? A. 80 miles per hour. B. 50 miles per hour. C. 30 miles per hour. D. 60 miles per hour. The correct answer is D. 60 miles per hour. 19. What should the driver of the car approaching the crossing do? A. Sound the horn. B. Drive through quickly. C. Slow down and get ready to stop. D. Continue at the same speed. The correct answer is C. Slow down and get ready to stop. 20. The conditions are good and dry. You could use the 2-second rule. A. When emerging on wet roads. B. Before restarting the engine, after it has stalled. C. To keep a safe gap from the vehicle in front. D. Before using the mirror signal maneuver routine. The correct answer is C. To keep a safe gap from the vehicle in front. 21. You are traveling in a very heavy rain. Your overall stopping distance is likely to be A. Doubled. B. Up to 10 times greater. C. Halved. D. No different. The correct answer is A. Doubled. 22. When may you cross a double solid white line in the middle of the road? A. To pass a vehicle that is towing a trailer. B. To pass a car signaling to turn left ahead. C. To pass traffic that is queuing back at a junction. D. To pass a road maintenance vehicle traveling at 10 miles per hour or less. The correct answer is D. To pass a road maintenance vehicle traveling at 10 miles per hour or less. 23. Some two-way roads are divided into 3 lanes. Why are these particularly dangerous? A. Traffic uses the middle lane for emergencies only. B. Traffic in both directions can use the middle lane to overtake. C. Traffic can travel faster in poor weather conditions. D. Traffic can overtake on the left. The correct answer is B. Traffic in both directions can use the middle lane to overtake. 24. On a 3-lane motorway, which lane should you normally use? A. Right. B. Left. C. Center. D. Either the right or center. The correct answer is A. Right. 25. Hills can affect the performance of your vehicle. Which two apply when driving up steep hills? Choose 2 options. A. The steering will feel heavier. B. Higher gears will pull better. C. You will slow down sooner. D. The engine will work harder. E. Overtaking will be easier. The correct answers are C. You will slow down sooner and D. The engine will work harder. 26. You take the wrong route and find you are on a one-way street. You should A. Continue to the end of the road. B. Reverse into a driveway. C. Reverse out of the road. D. Turn round in a side road. The correct answer is A. Continue to the end of the road. 27. What does eco-safe driving achieve? A. Increased fuel consumption. B. Damage to the environment. C. Increased exhaust emissions. D. Improved road safety. The correct answer is D. Improved road safety. 28. Before driving through a tunnel, what should you do? A. Close your sunroof. B. Remove any sunglasses. C. Switch your radio off. D. Switch on windscreen wipes. The correct answer is B. Remove any sunglasses. 29. You are going through a long tunnel. What will warn you of congestion or an incident ahead? A. Hazard warning lines. B. Other drivers flashing their lights. C. Areas marked with hatch markings. D. Variable message signs. The correct answer is D. Variable message signs. 30. A driver's behavior has upset you. It may help if you A. Shout abusive language. B. Stop and take a break. C. Gesture to them with your hand. D. Follow their car, flashing your headlights. The correct answer is B. Stop and take a break.